Welcome to the last class of the Hack Your Habits workshop, a 3-part workshop that will teach you everything that you need to know about habits and how they are the key to changing your life. We are in the last part of this free program designed to help you realize the true power of habits, understand them, and use them in your favor so that you can create an adventurous life and accomplish your goals. In this class, I'll show you the best mindset that you can adopt to get the most out of your habits, help you realize the true power of them, and how successful people use them to achieve greatness. And finally, different methods to find good ones. I'm Juan Cruz, the founder of Inerize, a personal development and education platform. I've spent more than 7 years and countless hours learning about human psychology, habits, productivity, and personal mastery, implemented dozens of habits, and accumulated a lot of experience that helped me build this course. So I want to share what I've learned and the most useful insights that I've discovered. Before we begin, make sure that you watch the first and second video of the series. If you haven't, just pause this one. I promise you it's not going anywhere. There we cover powerful concepts and techniques that will help you get the most out of this class. Also, don't forget to download this class's workbook. There you'll find exercises that we're gonna do here and a summary with the most important ideas. And be sure to stick till the end because I have a very exciting announcement to make and I'm sure you'll love it. So let's go with the mindset first. So let me ask you a weird question. How many times do you think you have to fold a piece of paper 0.1 millimeter thick to reach the moon? What would you say? 10? 100? 10,000, a million perhaps. If we were to fold the paper 10 times, its length would be 10 centimeters. If we could do it 10 more times, it would be 10 meters. And to reach the moon, which is almost 400,000 kilometers away, we would need to fold the paper only 42 times. Amazing, isn't it? This is the power of exponential growth and the reason why daily habits are crucial to our success, fulfillment, and greatness. By consistently engaging in the right, empowering habits, we improve 1% each day. Which I know it doesn't sound like a lot. But since you're getting 1% better than the previous day, exponential growth kicks in and the results are incredible. Let's do the math. Let's say there are two people. Person A doesn't engage in any habit for a year, therefore he gets 1% worse every day. Person B, on the other hand, implemented successful and empowering habits and gets better by 1% every day. So the question is, how are their lives gonna look exactly 1 year after? Person A will be only 3% of his former self, while person B would have improved almost 38 times in a year. And I cannot even tell you in 10 years because I literally don't know how to pronounce that number. This simple but incredible secret is known and personally experienced by everyone that's a master of their craft. Successful entrepreneurs and businessmen like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Arianna Huffington, world-class athletes like Serena Williams, Michael Jordan, and Lionel Messi, iconic musicians like Beethoven, Bach, the Beatles, and Madonna, and revolutionaries like Marie Curie, Albert Einstein, or Mahatma Gandhi. Each and every person that achieved greatness and mastery knows that daily, ordinary, and consistent effort over time yields extraordinary results. Similarly, mastery over ourselves in life comes about when we commit to implementing and partaking in habits that are in line with this goal every single day. And that's why Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. All the good things in life, happiness, fulfillment, success, self-esteem, self-love, compassion, and more, are a result of small habits acted upon day after day after day for years and even decades. So let's go to the workbook and do exercise number 1. First, ask yourself, how would your life look if you didn't engage in any empowering habit for a year? Or even worse, how would it look like if you only implemented unhealthy habits? How much money would you have? How would you look like? Take a few moments and visualize every detail that you can. Then write it down. Perfect. Now let's do the opposite. I want you to picture how your life would look like if you engage in healthy habits for a year. What would be different from the life you're currently experiencing monetarily, health-wise? How would you feel about yourself? Would you be living somewhere else? What would you be working on? Which would be your recurring thoughts? Take a few moments to feel and visualize every detail. Awesome, now write that down. Can you feel the difference? Habits are a tool that puts our lives on autopilot. Where we end up depends on which habits we choose to implement. They can take us to an amazing place, keep us stuck, or worsen our situation. Remember, they're impersonal mechanisms. It all rests on how you use them. But most importantly, now that you know experientially the difference between a year of bad and good habits, you'll be much more inclined to choose the empowering path. Knowing what habits are, how to make them stick, and finally the correct mindset to realize their potential, you're armed to successfully change your life. But the question remains, how do you find the ones that will get you there? As we've seen in the first class, we all engage in habits whether we like it or not. They can be positive and empowering like eating healthy or meditating, or they can be negative like not getting enough sleep or smoking. So how do you avoid wasting time on unproductive habits and go right to the ones that are proven to produce results? There are different options. You can copy the habits and routines of successful people from the past and present. You can read books that are backed up with experience and even scientific research. You can go with your intuition and discover for yourself which are the habits that are worth implementing. These are all valid options, but there's a problem. There are literally thousands of books out there supporting hundreds of different habits. Many successful people develop different routines that may only work for them, and intuition can sometimes fail us. Furthermore, this is not just about hearing about a habit and implementing it. Its success and the results we achieve with it are also tied to how deep we've dived into it. Everyone can find 100 habits to implement with a quick Google search, but often this is not enough to create real and profound change. It's way better to get familiar with the habit, learn the ins and outs of it, the principles behind it, the correct way to implement it, the benefits, and if possible, a scientific explanation of how and why it works. I know this may sound like a daunting task that may take months to complete, but it doesn't have to be this way. That's why after years of research looking for the best habits a person can apply, reading hundreds of the best books out there, studying the lives of the most successful and iconic people that ever existed, and finally personally applying everything that I learned, I created The Journey. A complete personal development program that brings together 30 of the most powerful habits a human being can implement to transform his or her life. Inspired by Joseph Campbell and his discovery that all great stories share a common pattern he called the hero's journey, this course was designed and crafted to make you realize that you are the protagonist of your movie, the hero and heroine of your life. This course will help you achieve the following results: beat procrastination once and for all and help you implement life-changing habits, break free of destructive ways of living and build a day that makes you 1% better each and every day. Increase your overall fulfillment and well-being by engaging in scientifically backed up habits. Build the discipline and self-control required to achieve greatness in life. Achieve a greater level of self-knowledge and awareness over your emotions, mind, and thoughts. Rediscover the marvelousness of reality and reclaim your enthusiasm for life. Make your day a daring adventure and ignite your motivation to keep growing. Leveraging the principles and techniques that we've covered in this workshop, this is what you'll find inside The Journey. 30 challenges with habits to implement, each one lasting 14 days and divided into 6 stages. The name of each of the stages derives from the different steps that the hero must go through to fulfill his destiny. Instead of the dry and only theory usual personal development course, The Journey will make you take action and apply everything that you learn into your own life, and in a fun and engaging way. Every challenge has its own video, diving deep into the ins and outs of the habit that you will implement for those 2 weeks, and a downloadable PDF with the most important ideas. There are more than 38 videos full of knowledge taken from philosophy, psychology, history's greatest figures like Da Vinci, Benjamin Franklin and Gandhi, personal experience, and scientific research. A full-size poster that will arrive at your home so you can keep track of your progress as you go through your journey. In other words, you'll use the power of visual aids and the don't break the chain technique to make the change you've always desired. Access to The Journey's Facebook group. There you'll find people who have purchased the course and are going through the same adventure as you. You will learn from their anecdotes, exchange ideas, and make new friends in this digital tribe, designed specifically to support your progress and personal growth. So a couple of things to take into account. The course is already filmed, so you'll have immediate access to it. The physical poster will take a few days or weeks to arrive, but in the meantime, you'll receive a PDF version to start taking action as soon as you want. You'll have support in each and every lesson of the course. You'll be able to ask questions and get answers from me or anyone in the team to get you to progress as fast as possible. You'll find extra resources like books and videos in every challenge that will help you investigate farther into the topic. And finally, the price that I'll offer you now will not be repeated ever. So for whom is The Journey? journey for young people that are in high school or college and want to build their lives on the correct building blocks, for adults that work or have a business and want to take their personal and professional lives to the next level with life-changing habits, for psychology, philosophy, and personal development lovers that are sick of theory and zero practice, and honestly for everyone, no matter age or gender, that wants to change, that want to feel that life is fun and adventurous, that want to wake up every morning excited for what's to come. Then this course is for you. So again, the price I will offer for the journey is unique and will only be in place for the first few days after this video. To recap, you'll get access to the online course with more than 35 videos and 3+ hours of recorded time, a big and beautiful poster that will be shipped to your home right after you purchase the course, a PDF version of the poster so you can start taking action immediately, 30 downloadable PDFs for each challenge, access to the Facebook group and community, support by me and the team, and finally a list of books and resources that will help you dive deeper into the challenges. And to gift the courageous ones that buy the journey in the first few hours of this promotion, you'll have free access to the Sages book list, a list of more than 175 of the best books I've ever read, ranked and reviewed. There are more than 15 categories, including life purpose, relationships, psychology, and more. So let me ask you a question. How much do you think all of this is worth? The video course, the huge and beautiful poster, the resources, the Facebook group, and the support. What would it mean to you to have access to all of this information? Powerful habits distilled after hundreds of hours of research and experimentation. What would it mean to your life to apply the information contained in this course? Knowing that nobody will ever remove you from the course, and there's always gonna be someone there to help you answer your questions and get the most out of each challenge. How much do you think all of this is worth? Just $197. The journey can be yours for only $197, a price that will never repeat itself. After hearing this, I know that the audience will be divided into two categories. The first one will be excited about hearing it and will want to be in immediately. They'll be like, hundreds of books and thousands of hours of research combined into one product? I definitely want to be in. The second group will be a little bit more skeptical and feel that there's something weird going on. And for those of you, I want to give you an answer. Do you want to know why the journey only cost me $187 even though it took me weeks to film, months to write, years of research, and thousands of dollars invested in personal development courses and books? Because I truly cannot believe that this knowledge is not commonplace. We spend years in school and college learning about math, language, and history, but we don't even spend an hour studying and implementing powerful habits. Those activities that, if applied daily and consistently, are capable of creating for us a dreamed life. These habits are the building blocks of a successful and fulfilling life. Yet, if someone wants to learn about them, they need to read dozens of books and invest a lot of money. But I'm tired of this. I want to democratize this knowledge so that it's accessible to everyone. I want that the only thing that separates greatness from you is your discipline and commitment, not knowledge. So if you want to access now to the journey, go to the following link. So to recap, if you decide you want to get in, this is what you'll find. Access to the online course with more than 35 videos and 3+ hours of recorded time. A big and beautiful poster that will be shipped to your home right after you purchase the course. A PDF version of the poster so you can start taking action immediately. 30 downloadable PDFs summarizing the best ideas of the challenges, access to the Facebook group and community, support from me and the team, and finally a list of books and resources that will help you dive deeper into the challenges. And if you buy the journey in the first couple of hours, you'll receive access to the Sages book list. Thank you very much for watching, and again, if you want access now to the journey with this one-time price of $197, go to the following link.